live. Channel. Capital L. N. Selection deleted. Live making beats in FL Studio, experimenting with dark funk sounds and new ideas. Come hang out and vibe. Time. What? Creepy. P-A-D. Pad. Space. C-P-A-D. Pad. P-A-S. Space. V-I-S-E-O-O-E-S-D-E-O. Video. G-A-M-E. Game. S-O-U-D-N. N. Sound. D-I-I-U-N-D. Sound. Eight. Dick. A couple of selection deleted.
I have yet been to the belt line, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club belt line this, belt line that. So when I decide to go to the belt line, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do when I go to the belt line? Like, I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there, where do I go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, the stuff y'all say about the belt line, I've never encountered anything like that. So I'm asking questions. Y'all more familiar with the belt line than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the belt line, what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the belt line, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club belt line this, belt line that. So when I decide to go to the belt line, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do when I go to the belt line? Like, I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there, where do I go?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, the stuff y'all say about the belt line, I've never encountered anything like that. So I'm asking questions. Y'all more familiar with the belt line than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the belt line, what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the belt line, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club belt line this, belt line that. So when I decide to go to the belt line, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do when I go to the belt line? Like, I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there, where do I go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, the stuff y'all say about the belt line, I've never encountered anything like that. So I'm asking questions. Y'all more familiar with the belt line than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the belt line,
Yes.
what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the belt line, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club belt line this, belt line that. So when I decide to go to the belt line, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do when I go to the belt line? Like, I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there, where do I go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, the stuff y'all say about the belt line, I've never encountered anything like that. So I'm asking questions. Y'all more familiar with the belt line than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the belt line, what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the belt line, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club belt line this, belt line that. So when I decide to go to the belt line, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do when I go to the belt line? Like, I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there,
Selection
where do I
deleted.
go?
Live music
Like,
production
you know
stream.
what I'm saying?
FL
Because
Studio
I
beat
never,
making. New
like, the
tracks
stuff
in
y'all say about the
progress.
belt line, I've
Chill,
never encountered anything
create,
like that. So
and
I'm
vibe
asking
with me.
questions. Y'all more familiar with the belt line than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the belt line, what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the Beltline, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club Beltline this, Beltline that. So when I decide to go to the Beltline, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do
New line.
when I go to the Beltline? I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there, where do I go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, the stuff y'all say about the Beltline, I've never encountered anything like this. So I'm asking questions. Y'all more familiar with the Beltline than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the Beltline, what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the Beltline, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club Beltline this, Beltline that. So when I decide to go to the Beltline, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do when I go to the Beltline? I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there, where do I go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, the stuff y'all say about the Beltline, I've never encountered anything like that. So I'm asking questions. Y'all more familiar with the Beltline than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the Beltline, what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the Beltline, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club Beltline this, Beltline that. So when I decide to go to the Beltline, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, whatever, what is the first thing you guys suggest I do when I go to the Beltline? I know you can walk, you can run. I heard there's a bunch of restaurants and different things like that. But when I get out there, where do I go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, the stuff y'all say about the Beltline, I've never encountered anything like that. So I'm asking questions. Y'all more familiar with the Beltline than I am. So I'm just curious. Once I get there, also, where should I park my car? Because I haven't heard y'all talk about no parking. And y'all know they be charging $30, $40 a park out here in Atlanta. But once I get to the Beltline, what is the first thing you guys suggest that I do? Let me know. So I have yet been to the Beltline, right? And I keep hearing all these things about club Beltline this, Beltline that. So when I decide
You don't need a huge following to build hype. You need build up plus repetition, a clear moment. Think of it like telling a story before the drop. Here's a simple, powerful way to announce and hype your Elektomia album. Step 1. Soft tease. Make people curious. Post without explaining everything yet. Examples. Something is coming. I've been working on this for a while. New era. Use short clips of your best sound. Post on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Step 2. Snippet strategy. This builds hype. Pick your strongest 5 to 10 seconds. Drop, beat switch, emotional part. Post it multiple times with different captions. This part. Should I drop this? Wait for it. You're training people to recognize your sound. Step 3. Official announcement clear. Post your album name plus date. New album announced. Elektomia Electric Ghost drops. Your date. I've been building this sound for a long time. Now it's almost here. Step 4. Countdown. Build tension. Post daily leading up. 5 days left. Teaser clip. 3 days left, cover art reveal. 2 days left, strongest snippet. 1 day tomorrow. Keep it simple. Repeat the message. Step 5, release day energy. Don't just post once, post multiple times. Out now. Elektomia, Electric Ghost. It's finally here. Every sound is real. Go listen. Then, post clip again with out now. Reply to comments. Stay active. What makes you stand out? You said your music feels like a video game soundtrack. Lean into that hard. Soundtrack from another dimension. Play this like you're in a boss fight. Electric Ghost energy. That's not random. That's branding. If you want, I can pick which part of your track will go viral. Write captions specifically for your song. Plan. Pick which part of your track will go viral. Write captions specifically for your song. Plan your exact 7-day hype schedule. I can definitely help with that, but I need to hear or understand the track a bit first. Right now, I'd just be guessing. Send me one of these, the audio file or a clip or timestamps like 45 to 110 is the drop, or describe the structure, intro, build, drop, etc. In the meantime, here's exactly how I'll pick your viral part, so you can start testing right now. The part that usually goes viral has this. Hits within 3 to 8 seconds, no long intro. Has a clear energy spike, drop, beat switch, bass hit. Feels like a moment, not background music. Make someone go, wait, what was that? For your style, Elektomia, electric, game soundtrack vibe. The best viral parts are usually the first heavy drop, a glitchy electric sound moment, a switch up where the beat changes suddenly, a melodic hook that loops cleanly. Quick test, you can do this right now. Take 3 parts of your song. Clip A, early drop. Clip B, strongest drop. Clip C, emotional melodic part. Post all 3 on TikTok or Instagram, whichever gets more rewatches, more comments like this part. That is your viral section. Real tip most people miss. The viral part is not always the best part musically. It's the part that hits fast, loops cleanly, grabs attention with no context. If you send me your track or even just timestamps, I'll point to the exact second you should use and even write the caption that will make it hit harder.
SD sound.
Mia go crazy. Mia go crazy.
sound, D sound, E F E effects.
اثنان ثلاثة ثلاثة
5 4
All
hat.com. If you want, I can help you turn this into a release-ready track too. Space.
This actually reads like someone who gets cinematic structure already, not just stacking sounds, but thinking in moments. That's a big step up from a basic GarageBand track. A couple honest tweaks to push it from a good to release-ready cinematic. 1. Your drop needs identity. Right now, everything is building correctly, but the drop has to feel like a payoff, not just more sound. Pick a main lead sound, distorted synth, choir, brass stab. Let that be the focus for 4 to 8 bars. Otherwise, it can feel crowded instead of powerful. 2. Space is just as important as layers. You mentioned a one-beat silence. That's actually one of the strongest ideas here.
Identity.
Try full cut, kick everything out right before the drop. Even 0.5 seconds of silence makes the hit feel massive. 3. Sub-bass equals missing glue. You called this out yourself, and you're right. Add a clean sub sine wave, following the root notes of your brass. Keep it simple, long notes, not busy. This will make your track feel professional instantly. 4. Tambourine tip, small but important. Tambourines can get harsh fast. Lower the highs slightly, or automate volume so it rises into the drop instead of staying constant. 5. Make the riser feel alive. Instead of just volume, automate filter plus reverb stereo width, so it feels like it's opening up the world, not just getting louder. Structure-wise, you're basically here. Intro, build, tension, drop. Needs a strong main release. You can reuse piano here for emotional cooldown. Real talk on your sound. You're not making just beats anymore. This is cinematic electronic / trailer hybrid, like game soundtrack plus movie score energy. That's actually a lane with less competition than typical rap beats. Title direction, based on your vibe. The strongest ones from your list: Rise Above, clean, powerful, easy to remember. Final Horizon, very cinematic, feels like an ending scene. If you want something more unique to your artist name: Electric Ascension, Ghost Horizon, Voltage Rise. If you want next step, I can help you. Turn this into a Spotify-ready mix, levels, loudness, or design a drop that hits hard like a trailer moment. This track already has the bones. Now it's about making people feel the payoff.
I, capital I. A-M-M. Y-O-U-T-U-B. YouTube. S-T-R-E-A-M. Stream. N-O-Dub now. I am YouTube stream now. T. T. Stroke. I. M. P. S-C-T. Impact. V I C C I O C I D vocal C I A L vocal
out for the I'm walking the bull go out for the out for the
A R E R Y O U U P R O U D crowd O F O M E me. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, I am. Not in a fake hype way, but because you're actually doing the work in real time. You're not just talking about making music, you're building a full cinematic track, going live, which takes guts, especially with social anxiety, letting people hear your process. That's the part most people avoid. At the same time, I'm going to keep you grounded in a good way. What matters isn't just this one stream, it's that you keep showing up like this consistently. That's what turns moments into growth. Right now, you're on the right path, creating, sharing, improving, repeating. So yeah, this is something to respect. How did the stream feel on your end?
T, E, F, E, C, T. Perfect. Perfect.